Hey, how you guys doing? This is a little message geared towards the men and maybe even particularly the dads out there. Just have an encouragement for you. I was reading an article the other day about Marshawn Lynch, and I don't know if you know that name. Probably most of the guys know that name. He was given the nickname Beast Mode because he could bulldoze defenders like they were nothing. And I actually read an article I want to show you real quick. The 13 best beast mode moments from Marshawn Lynch's NFL career. When he would click into this beast mode, I mean, he would shed defenders like they were nothing. I mean, they'd be coming out at him and he would just, guys would be draped all over him. There are several clips of him in games where he literally has guys just falling all over him and he's just shedding them, and it is awesome. I mean, quite literally, every man in this world looks at that and is like, yes. I mean, feels so manly. But that's part of my encouragement today, and maybe part of my issue a little bit as well. Just the way that our world views manhood, it's horribly wrong. And in fact, it's in one of two extremes. Either men are emasculated and asked or forced to be weak and passive, or they're overboard and they're like testosterone everything. And it's so all about, the appearance, super strong, super buff, super, I got this, independent, never show weakness, right? And I think both of those, I'm always weak or I'm never weak, both of those are extreme cases, and they're also horrible examples of what a real man should look like. So I want to read you two verses that I think paint a different picture than just this ultra testosterone kind of guy or a weak-willed, spineless wimp, a passive individual that can't stand up for himself. Neither are God's will. So I want to read to you two passages here. One is 2 Timothy 2:1, and it says this: "You, my son, be strong." All right? Strong. So the encouragement's similar. I mean, the picture that we see of Marshawn Lynch shedding, okay, that's strength. But that's a physical strength. This, coming from Paul to Timothy, Paul was his spiritual dad. And he's saying, hey, boy, hey, man, I love you. I want you to be strong. But not in the Marshawn Lynch beast mode kind of way. He says this: be strong in the grace of Jesus Christ. Be strong in that. Another spot, Paul has a letter to the Corinthians where he says this: be watchful. This is his encouragement to men. Be watchful. Stand firm in the faith. Again, it's strength, right? But it's standing firm in the faith. Act like men. Be strong. Let all that you do be done in love. So the crazy thing about, and the beautiful thing about, being a real man, according to the Bible, according to God, is not, you're not a real man when you display Marshawn Lynch, beast mode kind of strength. That's not strength. So football players in the locker room, they can talk big, they can drink big on the weekends, they can womanize. I'm sorry, that's not being strong. That's actually being very weak. Weak in character, weak in purpose. But the person who is a real man, according to the Bible, is somebody that is strong in grace and in love and in service. That is a man that will get my respect every time. And you know what? That's what we want. As men, we just want to be respected. But if you force it, if you demand respect, you'll never get it. But if you win people over, if you love them well, if you serve them well, if you show them grace, and you are strong in those things, then you will gain respect. You will win respect. And that will make you feel like a purpose-filled man. So be strong, but be strong in the right thing. And, I think in our society, men are super stressed out right now. And so we are ready to get mad. We're angry all the time. We're stressed out. And we come home and we may take it out on, our awesome wives or our kids or whatever. Let me say this. I would encourage you to go to the pool of God's grace and his love every day. And if you're a dad, if you're a husband, you come home and you have a tendency to spring that anger on your family, then park outside your house and deal with those things before you get inside. Because your day's not over, it's actually just starting. When you get in that house, it's time to spring, not tension and anger, it's time to spring forth in service and in grace and in love. And yeah, be strong. Go beast mode, but do it in a different way. Go grace mode. I know that's cheesy, I'm sorry. Go grace mode. Grace, love, and service. I hope you're encouraged today. Have a good one.